Welcome back to Prime Time, y'all, and I'm back at it again with another video. Before you hop into this video, go ahead and get your meal, your drink, your blunt, or your snack, and tell your man or sneaky link that you will call them back, because Prime just uploaded a new story time. So without further ado, we just finna hop right into the story time. So I'm talking to this one dude, right? I'm talking to this one dude on Grindr. You know, we finna describe him. He was Latino, and I would say he was my height, 5'7", real nice hair. I wouldn't say he was cute, but he wasn't ugly. Like, he was just like a mid-tier dude. Like, but I was horny, so I was like, I'm just ready to do whatever. So we trade nudes, chopping it up, etc., etc. He like, bet, I got a hotel room, come pull up. Girl, it was even a hotel, matter of fact, it was a motel, bitch. It was like some red roof shit. I'm like, ugh, but like, fuck it, I'm horny. So y'all, I pull up, I'm looking good. What outfit I had on? I forgot what outfit I had on. I know it was something sexy though. So I pull up, smelling good, looking cocoa butter down, and knock on the door. And he answers. Matter of fact, I forgot to name him. We gonna call him Pedro, cause that sounds real hot. So Pedro like, hey, what's up? Mind you, Pedro can barely speak English. Like, I'm like, Pedro, like, you could tell he just was not from here. Like, he wasn't born here, and which is okay. That's totally okay. But I'm like, okay. But like over text messages, he could communicate efficiently. However, in person, the English was just, but good thing I know a little Spanish, so we was. Anyway, so I come in, take off what I had on, and he like, damn, you look good. And I'm like, you look good too. Mind you, y'all, he was already naked, like dick all out. I won't say his dick was, it was uncut, of course. And, ooh, why I say of course like that? It was uncut. And I want to say his dick was like 6 inches. Average peen. Well, not average, but, it was decent. I'm like, okay, cool. 6 inches. So, we started making out, he grabbing my ass, I'm grabbing his back. I'm like, okay, he had a little cake. And, the body was decent. Like, I wouldn't say his body was like, like, he don't work out, but like, he probably do like a physical labor job. So, the arms were strong, and like, he had like a little stomach, but like, it was like, kind of like, it was normal, like, not no pudge, but it was like, okay, like, if he went to the gym, he could get some abs in like 2 weeks, but it wasn't flat. So, we making out, then we moved to the bed. Mind you, it's 2 beds, because, 2 queens. I don't know, bitch, we went to one of the queens, he laid me down, we just making out, kissing. All of a sudden, he started giving me some head, y'all, give me some head. I wouldn't say the head was, like, real mediocre, I ain't gonna lie to you, it was mediocre, but, I was moaning like it was real good. Damn, puppy. But y'all, it wasn't even all that. Like, I'm not even gonna lie to y'all, it wasn't even all that. It was just decent. So y'all, while he giving me head, all of a sudden, I see, like, I look at the door, and you know how you can see light at the bottom of doors and shit. I see the light at the bottom I see like a little shadow at the door. I see like 2 little shadows, like some feet was at the door. I'm like, who the fuck is that? So I see that come, and it stood there like for like a good minute. And I was just looking, like, moaning while I get my dick. So like, oh my God, like. And that's when, he pulled off on me. He was like, suck my dick. And I'm like, okay. And right before I was about to suck his dick, y'all, it was a knock at the door. Somebody knocking at the door. I'm like, who the fuck is that? In my head, though. Because I'm like, I'm looking at him like, he like his face was like, oh. Then it turned into like a happy face. And then he got up, go to the motherfucking door, y'all. Open the door. It's this 6 foot, not muscular, but athletic body dude. And he had like a a flat top. Low-key similar to my shit, but like it was like flat. Like no curls or nothing. And I'm like, oh, okay. And then like, y'all, somehow I recognize this motherfucker. I'm like, I said, bro, name, hold on. What I'm finna call him? We gonna call him Marcus. I'm like, so you know, he come in, they talk for a little bit. I'm looking at him, he looking at me, and I'm like, Marcus? He like, Dante? I'm like, hey. I'm like, oh my God. Now, we didn't go to school together, but like, we used to chat on Grindr often, but we never, you know, got to the point where we would hook up. So it's like we knew each other, but we didn't know each other. And that's when he was like, oh, so y'all know each other? And I was like, yeah. And I was just like, so you didn't tell me that we was gonna have a threesome. He was like, oh, you know, my bad. You know, I was about to tell. I'm thinking to myself, like, when was you about to tell me? Because, like, what the fuck? And so he was like, are you still down? I'm like, yeah, whatever. You know, I'm cool. Let's go. So Marcus and, damn, what the fuck did I just name? Marcus and Pedro started making out and shit. And, you know, I'm just sitting there like, and then that's when Marcus come over and start sucking my dick. And then while Marcus is sucking my dick, Pedro is eating Marcus' ass. So at this point, I'm just like, okay, mind you, Marcus suck dick good. I ain't gonna lie, but like at the same time, I wasn't as turned on as I wanted to be because Pedro tricked me. I'm like, what the fuck? I'm thinking to myself like, damn, like this, he done set up this threesome and shit without my knowledge. The fuck? Whatever. So all of a sudden, like my dick goes soft while Marcus is sucking my dick. And I was kind of like embarrassed. I'm like, Marcus, like, you good? I'm like, yeah, you know, I give him that look that like, and he like, cause you know, black people, we can low-key speak telepathically, no shade. Like that's how we was speaking because he like, I get it. I'm like, yeah. So that's when Pedro starts fucking Marcus. So, and I'm just watching Pedro fuck Marcus. I'm like, I want to say Pedro was fucking Marcus for like 5 minutes. And he was like, oh, because at this point I done got up and I'm just watching. He was like, oh, so you don't want to join? I'm like, nah, I'm good. You know, I just want to watch, you know. So they fucked for like 5 minutes. And, you know, I could tell Marcus was fake money because Pedro wasn't really doing what he was like needed to do. Like, and Marcus had cake. So I know like he probably only felt like 2 inches of that dick, no shade. And the whole time, you know, me and Marcus was making eye contact and we was low-key communicating again, like, I ain't gonna lie, I wish you was the one fucking me for real because this man weak as hell. Like, look at his stroke game. For real. I don't know if you want all that because if I start fucking you, I'm gonna really do what I need to do. You know what I'm saying? Like, look at him. I don't dare this one. Let me not laugh. So, Pedro finally nuts, y'all. And then that's when, Marcus, you know, put back on his pants and stuff. And, you know, Pedro's still naked and, like, you know, he was like, damn, that was good. And then, Marcus was like, hey, like, don't I got you on, Snapchat? You like, you know, message me on Snap or whatever. So we can, like, you know, maybe next time, you know, it could just be us. And I'm like, oh, yeah, okay, cool, Marcus. Blase, blase. But, you know, I had my clothes on at this point. Because as soon as they finished, I threw my clothes on quick. And I was like, okay. So me and Marcus leave out the door at the same time, and Pedro like, I hope to see y'all again. We like, oh yeah, you gonna see us again? You gonna see us again? Y'all, as soon as he closed the door, Marcus like, he ain't seeing none of us again. I'm like, right. So Marcus end up hopping on his bike. He like, hopefully I see you again. I'm like, yeah. Marcus hop on his bike, dip out. Bitch, I get in the car, pull off. Bitch, I want to say what else I did. Bitch, I went to McDonald's and grabbed a chocolate milkshake because I was really craving the milkshake that day. Oh my God, I needed it so bad. I needed a milkshake so bad. Milkshakes is just so good to me. So, grabbed my milkshake and went fucking home. And then I ended up like, Marcus ended up texting me on Snapchat like, yo. And I was like, bitch. I'm like, that dick was trash, bitch, wasn't it? He like, yeah, bitch. I'm like, bitch, I know, bitch. I'm like, I was just horny as fuck, but I didn't even fucking nut. I think I ended up like jerking off like after me and Marcus had our little conversation. I ended up watching some porn and just beat my meat. But yeah, y'all, like, this man really like set up a threesome without my knowledge, and that's like, I think that's some disrespectful shit. Because like, what if I would have been like violent, like, or what if me and this dude would have had beef or something, and we just started like fighting, you know? Like, he should have definitely asked, like, no shade. Because Marcus didn't even know I was there either. No shade. We should have both jumped him. No shade. Because that was petty as fuck. What the fuck? Oh! Oh my god. See, y'all. This is what I get for having my window open. I don't know what the fuck. A fly just got up in this bitch. No shade. But without further ado, I'll catch y'all next time on another Prime Time.